I'm standing here by a portrait of General Ulysses S. Grant. There's no question when he was general in the U.S. Army back in the 1860s, he was given one priority by the people of the North and Congress and the President, and that was the military. Of course, the military, defeat the Confederacy and end the war between the states. Well, now fast forward to today, we included the military in a list of items we asked Americans about, and for each one we said, how much of a priority should this be for Congress and the President? The military is not at the top of the list now, like I'm sure it would have been back in the Civil War. However, I'll come back to it in a moment because it has a really interesting distinction here when we look at it by party. The top 5 priorities for everybody: the economy, that's the #1 priority, followed by education, health care, Social Security and Medicare, and terrorism. But back to the military again, it is the single issue on which Republicans have a higher sense of priority than Democrats. One of the other items which Republicans are much more likely to say should have a priority is taxes. Other items which the Republicans give a higher priority on are terrorism, immigration, and government surveillance of U.S. citizens. Now, on the other hand, there are several issues that Democrats are way off the charts in terms of their differentially higher sense of priority than Republicans. #1 on these is the environment. There are some other issues that Democrats are much more likely to say are important than Republicans, and that includes the distribution of income and wealth. Other items include poverty and homelessness, education, gun policy, race relations, and policies towards gays and lesbians. All of these issues on which Democrats say should be a much higher priority than Republicans. So the bottom line here is, while there is some consensus that, for example, the economy is a high priority, we have a real difference of opinion on the priorities between Republicans and Democrats on a number of other issues, including the military and also including, as I mentioned a moment ago in particular, the environment. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Gallup Editor-in-Chief.